All right, we're here with Joel Gardner, and he is the point guard for Skyridge this year, one of the best teams in the state. And we had the misfortune of having to play you, and you guys destroyed us. So I'm an assistant at Riverton, if you remember that game.
Yes, sir.
There's a big smile on their face from that game. You've dedicated your life to the sport that is basketball. Why? What about basketball do you love?
I mean, it's the funnest game in the world. And I love how you can play at every level, and there's just so many ways and things you can do with basketball. It's just such a good game.
Yeah.
I just love it.
That's awesome. For those who haven't made it to the level of basketball that you have, so for those who haven't made it to play varsity basketball, what would you say is something that a lot of people don't understand about playing varsity basketball? Maybe what's hard about it?
It's a big time commitment playing varsity basketball. It takes a lot of hours in the gym. I feel like people don't understand as much. They see the lights and the big games and the big shots and names in the newspaper and stuff, but behind the scenes there's a lot of stuff, a lot of hours at the gym. And so that's something I would say is what you don't know is it takes a lot of time, preparation, film.
Mm-hmm. What is a day in the life of an athlete look like? What does your schedule look like throughout the season?
Yeah, so I'll wake up, we have school and stuff, and then we have basketball class, and depending on what day it is in the week, we'll have weights or film. Mm-hmm. Usually if it's the day before a game, we'll go, there's a sky time, school period. We'll watch 45 minutes of film, and then we'll come out, we'll practice after school, and that's about 2 hours, and then we'll watch probably another hour of film, and then we'll do a little walkthrough of their stuff and guys, and then some stretching, and then after that, I like to go to the gym that night, get some shots up for sure. But
how do you have time for schoolwork or for a social life or for sleep? How do you build all that time in there?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough balance, but schoolwork, I just like to, my dad always says get it done at school, so then you can go home and do whatever. So I try to get as much done as I can at school, and then with social life, during the basketball season especially, that kind of takes a back road for sure. And especially when my dad's the coach, he makes sure I'm home and stuff, pretty disciplined.
Yeah.
So that stuff it'll come, and there's plenty of time for that after basketball is what he tells us. Right now it's about locking in, and these basketball players, these are all my best friends, so
yeah,
it's I'd rather be there playing basketball with them.
Nice.
For sure.
I was telling your dad, so I was a coach's kid up until high school, so junior high and everything else going up. So what are the pros and cons in your mind of having your dad as the coach?
Some pros, it's a lot of fun, just being able to hang out with your dad and seeing him every day, because he teaches also at Skyridge, and it's seeing him every day and just getting to hang out with him is pretty awesome. And another pro is being able to see all growing up, I got to watch all these great players come out of Skyridge, Trevin Snowdy and all these guys, and it was just super fun going to every practice as a kid, and I'd go home in the backyard and I'd want to be all those guys. And some cons, it's there's some nights after rough games where we're sitting in the living room watching film at 1 o'clock. I just want to go to bed, and it's rough for sure. Sometimes I'm sure he's a little harder on me. I get a little bit of that, sometimes get yelled at a little bit, but just move on. And it's definitely a lot more pros than cons though, for sure.
I asked him the same question, so you'll have to watch his interview on how he answered that.
Yeah.
My dad wouldn't admit it while I was playing for him, but after the fact, he's like, yeah, I was probably a little harder on you, and I should have called a few more fouls in practice that when I got hammered, and he wouldn't call it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing is he won't necessarily shout me out in front of the team, but behind closed doors he'll be great game and stuff, and it's and I know if I had a bad game or a good game, at the end of the day he still loves me, and it's all good for sure.
How do you get pumped up enough for games that are upcoming? So for example, I think it's easy to get pumped up for a rival or for a really good team, but if there's a team that on paper you know you're better than them, how do you make sure that you don't dip your level or come out flat? How do you prepare yourself and your team for games like that?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, for sure, it's our consistency and we keep our schedule the same no matter who we're playing, and like the preparation for sure stays the same. And yeah, we try not to underestimate anybody. Like coming out, like it's just setting the tone early. My dad likes to say like in warm-ups, like the louder team, like the more confident team usually is going to come out and play loose. And so it's definitely about trying to come out and play loose, even in those games where you're like, we're definitely better than these guys.
Yeah.
It's like,
So I got to watch you play live. We've watched some film on you leading up to when you played, and then I watched last night's game. The word that I would use to describe you is pretty tenacious. Like you're scrappy and you're feisty and you do a lot of things. How did you build that characteristic? Because a lot of people will shy away from that. They'll shy away from physicality. They'll shy away from getting up in people's faces, not like to fight, but like to take the ball from them. How did you develop that, I don't know, mentality or skill set?
well, I've always been like, I was a late bloomer. So it's always been like, I was always like the underdog, like super small. And it's definitely like a competitive side I have. Like, I just really want to win. And like, at the end of the day, it's just going to go out there and try to make plays. And if that means like diving on a loose ball or doing whatever it takes, for sure, it's like, it's just that competitive nature and trying to win the game, I guess.
In your mind, what does it take to win? You guys have won a lot of games. What does it take to win a high school basketball game?
My dad likes to talk about this a lot. It's at the end of the day, I think it's who can take better shots, and it's limiting those plays on defense where you get back and there's no communication and they get open shots. It's whoever can make less dumb plays, I guess, is how I would say it. Like, it's definitely about like coming out and making less dumb plays.
Okay. I like that. I like that idea. What does pressure feel like to you? So take this game this last week or other high pressure, close games, intense moments. What does pressure feel like to you? And do you enjoy pressure, or would you rather just cream everybody and not have to worry about it?
Oh, I like pressure. Like those close games are a whole lot funner than blowing out somebody by 30. And I think like it's always a little fun, like coming out in warm-ups and the student section's talking to you a little bit, like you can hear them and you feel a little tight, but like you just know like you're excited and like you're ready to come out and play. And at the end of the day, like right as that tip-off happens, like all those nerves and stuff go away and it's just fun. Like those big crowds and stuff, like it's just fun for sure.
Do you have a play that sticks out in your mind through your life? It can be at any level, at any age, where like maybe it's a buzzer beater or something where like this was the coolest play of my life.
We were playing in California at the Damien Classic, and we were down like 2, and we have this play. It's like a little like cross screen lob from the side OB. And so we throw this lob to Jordan Kohler, our big guy last year, and he catches it and gets fouled, and he makes both free throws, and we go into overtime and beat a pretty good team. It's just, I for sure remember that play because I had to make that pass. I was a little nervous for sure, but.
That's awesome. How long have you been playing with the group that you have right now?
We've been playing forever, like 4th grade and up. I feel like we've been playing together.
Were you on like a travel team, AAU, Bantam? Like how were you playing together?
Yeah, so we played Bantam all growing up, and then some of us played AAU for a little bit. But it's been like through Skyridge, and I've always enjoyed playing through Skyridge a lot more than like with those AAU teams, especially like.
What's the difference?
For me, there's definitely two like types of basketball. Okay. I kind of call it like one like rap ball, street ball.
Okay.
And then there's one that's like basketball for me. And it's like non-selfish. Everyone's moving the ball, playing together. Like I feel like the way we play, like it's very like together basketball. And like that's how we played growing up for sure is you don't really care who scores. It's like as long as we're winning.
Yeah, and again, watching you guys play, I think that's 100% accurate. It's fun to watch you guys do that. How do you hold your teammates and friends accountable if you see them maybe doing something wrong or they just aren't feeling right that day? How do you hold each other accountable? What does that communication look like? Are you getting on each other? Is it a different style of communicating? What does that look like?
We definitely try to keep it pretty positive. I feel like it's different with every player on the team. Like some guys, you might like yell at them a little bit for sure. And some guys, it's more of like a just quiet, like, let's go. Come on, you got this. And accountability is hard because like it's such a individual thing. Like you have to be able to do what you do.
What are some of the coachisms that Coach Gardner says a lot, that he repeats a lot?
He says a lot. We often talk about, we have like a ABCs of Skyridge basketball.
Okay.
And
What are those?
It's like a letter. It's every letter in the alphabet. There's like, it's a word.
A, B, and C, or is it every letter?
It's A through Z.
Okay. All
There's
right.
26. I probably couldn't name all 26. But like an example would be A is accountability, and then B is be on time, which is for us like 30 minutes early to everything. And so it definitely, he likes to go back to those a lot. And yeah, he uses those quite a bit.
All right.
For sure.
What does game day look like for you? Do you have any game day traditions, or do you have any game day superstitions?
I'm not a huge like superstitious person, but I definitely like consistency with my game day. And that'll usually look like wake up, and then I like to eat the same thing. I like just like some chicken and rice. As far as like warming up and stuff, we do like the same pregame warm up for every game and stuff, and that helps a lot because it just feels like another game.
What's on the pregame playlist? What music are you listening to?
Pregame playlist, there's a lot of Drake for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone jokes like we used to run Coach Gardner's playlist for a long time, and finally we got some new songs on there because it was like the same 10 songs.
So the Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing, you're Team Drake?
Oh, absolutely Team Drake.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Good to know. What about conditioning? How do you guys condition for the type of basketball that you play? Because it's fast paced. You guys are running and advancing the ball a lot, and you're very intense on defense. What do you do in the preseason, off season to get in shape for that kind of basketball?
Yeah, we do like to play fast, and we just recently got this strength and conditioning coach. He was like in the NBA and coached at BYU for a while, Coach Medina.
Mm-hmm.
And he had us doing hard stuff in the summer. And so conditioning is hard. It's like, it definitely takes a lot of time. But our philosophy was more like not as much like ladders and things, and a lot more playing up and down, because like at the end of the day, playing up and down, you're going to get more experience, and like you get to play ball. And that's how we got conditioned, is we ran a lot up and down.
Mm-hmm. Is there an exercise that Coach Medina does where everybody's like, oh no, not today?
Oh yeah, Coach Medina has this conditioning test, and it's like you have to go 5 down and backs in a minute, or 56 seconds. 5 down and backs in 56 seconds, and you have to do it 4 times, like, and you get like a minute break in between. Every guy hates that test.
Okay.
And it's like we all dread going to those tests.
And it's just called the conditioning test? Because we have one called the pyramid. So if we say the pyramid in our gym, everyone's like, oh, no, not the pyramid.
It's just Coach Medina's test.
All right. Well, let me ask you this. This is kind of a lighter question. What is your favorite basketball shoe of all time?
Kobe 6s, definitely.
That was quick.
Yeah.
That was quick. Why?
I like them a lot. They're comfy, like they're light. Because for a long time, I was wearing shoes that were like, felt so heavy, and like now I've been wearing Kobe 6s, and it's just like it's even like our family shoe.
Okay.
Like, you see Coach Gardner out there, every practice he's wearing like some Grinches.
Nice. That's awesome. That's probably a hefty budget for your basketball shoes then, if you're just doing
Oh,
Kobe
my
6s.
mom loves it. She loves.
Okay.
He's obsessed with these shoes, Kobe 6s. So
Nice.
we've just been getting a lot of them.
What about you as a person outside of basketball? What do you enjoy outside of basketball itself? That could be other sports or other activities.
I like golf.
Okay.
And pickleball. Like I like being outside for sure. Fishing, things like that. Definitely.
You're a lefty, right? You lefty?
Yeah, left-handed.
All right.
But I swing everything right. So
Okay.
like I golf right and stuff.
How did you go left-handed for basketball and shooting when you're doing everything else right-handed?
I don't know. I feel like it was just he didn't want to have to buy like left-handed clubs, so I was just swinging. I was swinging right, and then it just stuck. And so most things I do right, actually, except for like writing and eating and shooting.
Do you think it gives you an advantage in basketball being left-handed?
Yeah, definitely. Like it's funny because like I see all these like memes out there. It's like when you get your free 4 points before they realize you're left-handed, and it's so true because like guys aren't used to guarding lefties sometimes, and you get a couple because they force you right, or they're forcing you left, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah, that is kind of my like default closeout there is to
Yeah, a lot of guys have it.
What does the ideal future look like for you for this year and then past high school?
Hopefully, we can go win a state championship. That's definitely the goal, region championship. And then after that, I want to serve a LDS mission.
Cool.
That's what I'm planning on doing, and then hopefully come back and play somewhere.
Nice.
That's definitely the goal.
Do you have a place where you would want to go for your mission? And don't say where you don't want to go, because I did that and I went where I said I don't want to go. But where would you want to go?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. I'm just anywhere in America, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm definitely want to go stateside.
Okay. These are some questions from the internet, so this is not me who is responsible for this.
Sweet.
Who on the team talks the most trash?
Probably me or Zach, honestly. And it's usually me and Zach to each other talking.
Your top 8. So the top 8 on your team. You play 1-on-1 to 11. You start at the 3-point line. Only 3 dribbles. No offensive rebounds. Who wins the 1-on-1 tournament?
Top 8 guys?
Out of the top 8 on your team.
Me, definitely.
Okay. This was from someone who you and I play 1-on-1 to 11. What's the score?
Oh, you look pretty tall. I haven't seen you hoop.
It's tough.
I'd say it's pretty close game. I'd say like 9-11.
I'm winning?
No, that's me.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it though.
All right. Who has more technicals, you or your dad?
Oh, my dad. I'm too scared to get a technical.
Do you have any?
No, I've never gotten a technical.
All right.
He's gotten quite a few though over the years.
We asked him about that. What is your career high at any level?
Regular season?
It can be in high school. It could be junior jazz. It can be anything. Just your most points you've scored in a game.
I've scored like 36 in like a fall league game.
Okay. Who's the GOAT?
LeBron. LeBron is definitely the GOAT.
These young kids. You come home from school. You're hungry. And you're looking for a snack. What do you grab?
What am I grabbing? I'm probably grabbing a blue Gatorade and like some barbecue Pringles. Okay. Those are fire.
You get an hour to hoop with your favorite player of all time. What are you doing in that hour? Is it 1-on-1? Is it a shooting contest? Is it 5v5? Are you just shooting and talking? What does that look like? So who is it and what does that hour look like?
Oh, I would definitely want to work out with Steve Nash.
Okay.
That's like, he's low-key my GOAT,
Nice.
other than LeBron. But I just want to like talk about like movement, because he moves so smooth with the ball, and like I would definitely like just want to go through his dribbling workout and like shooting off the dribble for sure.
Okay.
He did pretty well.
What is it about Steve Nash's game? Like, MJ is not even your top 3 at this point. You've said LeBron, you've said Steve Nash. I'm hurt, but
he's top 5 for sure. Top 5.
What is outside of movement? Like, did you grow up watching Steve Nash? Like, how did you come acquainted with him?
Yeah, definitely. I watched his highlights and stuff, and like some of those passes, and like I've always been interested in like those cool assists, and I've loved getting teammates open. Like that's one of my favorite things, getting a nice assist.
Yeah.
And he was the king of like flashy passes, like great plays, and he's like, and it really resonated with me because he's like a 6'2" white guy.
Yeah.
And he's out there just like dogging these big dudes out there in the NBA, getting 2 MVPs. I was like, that's tough.
Oh, that's funny. NBA 2K, who's winning, you or Zach Gagan?
In 2K?
Yeah.
Well, I just beat him like 5 minutes ago. I'm for sure winning.
Is there anyone on the team that could take you in NBA 2K?
In 2K? No.
No?
Maybe. I've only played 2K with a few of the guys.
You have the worst team in NBA 2K, and you're playing your dad. What is the score of that game?
I don't think he knows how to play 2K, so I'd probably beat him. He'll probably eventually figure it out, so he'll probably like get like 18 points. I'll probably be like 100 to 18.
All right. I want to hear how that goes. You should play that with
I'll
him.
go challenge him.
Do it.
That'd be funny.
My dad would always talk about a scholarship shot, and what he meant by that was, what is the shot where if the game is on the line, this shot is going to earn you a scholarship. You're so good at this shot. So what would you describe as your best shot on a basketball court?
Any catch and shoot 3, for sure.
Is there a spot on the floor where you prefer that?
I love a good like right wing.
Okay.
Or corner. Like that right side I like. Because I was hanging out there a lot in our offense. So I've gotten a lot of reps over there.
Yeah. Where is your favorite gym to play that is not Skyridge?
My favorite gym to play? I really like the gym at Lehigh.
Okay.
I like Lehigh's gym.
Well, this is awesome. I'm excited to watch what you guys do. You guys have a legitimate shot to do really nice things this year, and you're a fun team to play. I was telling Coach Gardner as well, when I watched you guys and when we got to experience playing you guys, I told my dad, who was my coach, I was like, you got to go watch this team because that's how we played. And so I just love the way that you guys play. I love the way that you move the ball. You're so unselfish. Do you prefer not having a play call, or do you prefer to have some structure in what's going on in the offense?
I like the flow and just playing, because I definitely like, now that all of us have that chemistry and like we can go make plays. Play calls are good, but at the end of the day, it's like getting open shots, and in that flow, like you just feel more free. Like you can go make a play and stuff, and I definitely like that more. But some of those play calls, it's fun to see because you just get wide open layups.
Yeah. You talked about when you were a kid, all of the great players at Skyridge that you looked up to and you wanted to be them, and you go on your court and try to be them. Has it hit you that there are young kids that look at you and think that about you?
It's weird. Definitely, though. Like, it kind of hit me when I saw a bunch of little kids, like, giving me high fives on the baseline. I'm like that guy now. Like, I'm the senior playing ball in front of the big crowd, and it's weird. Like, it's weird to think about because, yeah, I was just watching those guys. It feels like.
Yeah. If you had a time machine and you could go back and visit with yourself for 30 minutes, you have 30 minutes with yourself and you're a freshman, what advice do you give your freshman self?
I would say, like, just live in the moment, because I feel like sometimes, especially when I was younger, I'd, like, just try to get through workouts as fast as possible and, like, not, like, enjoy it. Like, I was thinking about the future. And especially now, like, that it's my senior year and it's almost over and all that, it's, like, really taking time to be in the present and enjoying every workout and every drill. It's like, because it's fun. At the end of the day, like, basketball's fun. I'd tell them, hey, enjoy it. It's going to be fun 4 years. Highs and lows, just take the time to really be thankful and enjoy basketball.
Yeah, that's awesome. We do this for our team. So you as a senior, you have 44 days until the state championship. So if you make it to the state championship game, that's 44 days from now. So take every day and enjoy it.
That's crazy. There's only 44?
There's 44 days left in your high school career if you make it to the state championship.
Dang.
So take it, enjoy it. It's awesome to be able to sit here and talk with you, and then we'll talk with your teammate and obviously talk with your coach. But enjoy it and seriously have an awesome year. This is fun. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.